Yo, what up? So, we're gonna be watching this video by Made in Korea. Yeah, Made in Korea. Oh, this video is being watched by Korea. Korea is watching Made in Korea. Okay, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. So, yeah, we'll be watching this video titled 7 Deadly Sins is Crazy.
Welcome everyone. Today we have to talk about 7 deadly sins. Before it was 7 deadly frames. Believe it or not, this used to be one of my favorite animes. I even had the Meliodas PFP for like 5 years, a straight cornball. My favorite characters are Merlin, King, Estarossa, and Escanor. That's a solid list, but don't cap now. You already know I have the best taste in anime. But Eustace, didn't this anime have that one scene? Shut up! I don't know what you're talking about. That's just a fan animation. It's a made up lie. I can't even lie, bro. This anime be getting freaky, but I'm not covering that. If you want to spank your monkey, go to Hentai Haven. Don't ask how I know about that, bro, okay? Nah, you know I'm tapped in. You know I'm tapped in. By the way, rest in peace to High Anime. Also, this character, I won't be saying her name, and you know why. Now let's get into this amazing 2014 anime. Yes, sir. The anime starts off, and we see our main character, Meliodas. He also has a talking pig named Hawk or Scrap Master.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that this anime came out in 2014, around 2014, 15, like around those times. And if you know anything about anime, or maybe this is just my preference, but like animes from 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and sometimes 18, I'm not gonna lie, those are peak. I'm not gonna lie. And anything that came after that, I don't know. I've never been a big fan of, you feel me? But like, hey. Even some shits that come out nowadays is still fire. Like Gachiakuta, you feel me? So, hey, I'm not hating on anime. I'm just saying though.
And that's Big Bro for real. He vowed in my dangerous hood of Stingleberry, Oregon. But that's when we overhear some dudes at the table talking about the 7 deadly sins. Yeah, they were the worst criminals of all time. Some niggas need to go, and they needed to go. People say they still walking around violating. Bro, why is you glazing, bit, bro? That was 10 years ago. They dead by now. That's when we start hearing this armor pull up and the door opens. Why is he just standing there? Came in talking about some the 7 deadly sins. Pulled up to their front door talking like King Ramsey from Courage the Cowardly Dog. I don't know why he was acting tough. Like I'm gonna run in that nigga mouth and jump out his ass. Huh? Too far? You right. Had everyone trying to skedaddle, they was running out of there just to walk inside and instantly fall over passing out. We seen it's just some girl. Now what you're about to see, I do not approve of. This is Elizabeth.
Yeah, this was the craziest part. Like, when I was first watching it as a kid, I was like, damn, what the fuck? Like, you can carry all of that heavy armor with that ease. Like, you can just walk around with that heavy ass armor easily. Like, damn, that's crazy. Because you must think about it. Like, armors are made out of metal. And if it's metal, you know it's heavy. So, damn, you feel me? Like, as a kid, when I was watching that, I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, what I'm looking at was crazy. But like the part that follows though, hey, just made me instantly think like, oh shit, no character in this anime will be my favorite. Like, I will not be picking anybody as my favorite, because a lot of motherfuckers from 7 Deadly Sins are on some crazy shit. Like, yeah, y'all are the 7 Deadly Sins. I'm not gonna lie. Like, damn.
I mean Elizabeth, and dude had to check on her heartbeat, I guess. His words, not mine. He gives her some horse dick and ass served on a plate, and she tells us she's looking for the 7 deadly sins. Meanwhile, the Holy Knights pull up banging on the door like the FBI after hearing what happened. And yo, are y'all serious?
FBI, open up. FBI, open up.
We got Prime Justin Bieber, some Minecraft streamer, and King Yam. This nigga can smell colors. This might actually be Prime Bieber. Anyways, Elizabeth thought she was slick, running out the back just to instantly get spotted. So they start chasing her through the forest, and I can't even lie, she was getting gone while Hawk gave these dudes some back shots. Buddy was moving like Braun Breaker. Get him a WWE contract immediately. One of these dudes, Hawk might have sent to his actual death. I'm not sure how he survives this. Anyways, they all meet up again, and Elizabeth says she needs the 7 deadly sins to stop the Holy Knights. Apparently, they're actually evil and imprison the royal family. She's out here just telling everyone's business. I feel like I was watching a DJ Vlad interview when out of nowhere.
Why are you snitching though? Like, why are you snitching though? Why are you snitching though? Like, you're one of us. Why are you snitching though? Is what maybe one of the fucking Holy Knights was thinking when they saw that, oh shit, this bitch switched up on us. Like, damn.
Some dude cuts the ground in half. This big chin, no eyebrow yam man is Lord Twiggo. He dead ass walking around with the name Twiggo. Meliodas then saves Elizabeth, Hawk, and that scrub from earlier. When Twiggo realizes Elizabeth
Like, bro thinks he's Escanor or something. Like, the fuck? Nah.
is a member of the royal family, he was like, "Hey, baby girl, you wanna come with your Twiggo? I promise you it ain't no twig though." That shit was weak. Hey, let me get your Discord though. So obviously, Meliodas had her running out of there. What? Oh, hell nah. Nobody curves Lord Twiggo. So he cut down the whole forest. Why does Lord Twiggo outscale Megami? This is low-key a crazy feat. He got motion. So Elizabeth tries to save Meliodas by surrendering herself, but he just upped it on her like, damn. Luckily, Meliodas saved her and said, "Hey, I'm Meliodas, captain of the Sins, by the way." Got up and one-shot at Lord Twiggo. Look at this man. How do you even find yourself in this predicament?
Crazy shot. Like, at that point, bruh, I would stop being whatever I am. Cause, what the fuck? You mean like a literal fucking 13-year-old looking ass boy can just like one-shot me like that? Like, nah. I'd change careers, I'd change sports, bro. I'd change everything, gang.
He got put on a poster. Meliodas then tells Elizabeth he will help her find the rest of the 7 deadly sins. By the way, Meliodas' tavern was actually a massive pig. If you're not from Oregon, you ain't gonna know about this, but I'm definitely tapped in. They then traveled to the city that had a sword stuck in the ground by a holy knight, cutting off their water supply. The whole town tried to pull this sword out, but it didn't move at all. Not one man in this whole town got motion. So Meliodas walks up and just pulls the sword out ore farming. But yeah, he got these guys some water now. That night, some grunt reports to Holy Knight Gilthunder that someone pulled his sword out, and he was like, "Hell nah, the villagers in my kingdom don't deserve water. Try drinking this, nigga," as he threw a lightning spear across the map. This was tough, I can't lie, sniping them from deep. I bet you when he threw that, he said, "Bam!" Bam! Get it 80 points. Bam! Nah, it ain't the same. I can't lie. It ain't the same. At the same time, though, Meliodas was ready, catching the spear with one hand. Yes, he broke like 20 houses, but
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. This was one of the craziest scenes. Cause like, why you hating, gang? Like, what the fuck? You feel me? Like, let your people rejoice with whatever the fuck they've found. Now you wanna hate and be on some. Nah, gang. They don't even deserve it. Like, nah. Eat shit, bitches. Like, what the fuck, bruh? You feel me? Like, damn, gang.
eventually he spun around and turned into a biblically accurate Tom Brady throwing it back. I've never seen hockey. I don't know what Tom Brady does. I think he like throws a soccer ball or something. But he almost took off Gilthunder's head with him saying, "Yo, it's you, Meliodas." So just from that, he knows it's Meliodas. That's either some meat riding or like some motion. I don't know which one though. They then travel to the spook.
Admiration. It's just admiration. Like, damn.
Forest, thinking one of the sins will be hiding here. I think the only thing we should be scared of is Meliodas, because there is these trolls that cloned Elizabeth, and Meliodas found the real one by telling them to jump, knowing beforehand he stole Elizabeth's hair. You did what, my bro?
Nah. That's some high tier level, like, pervert shit right over there. Nah. What you trying to see, gang? Like, hell no. And I know some fans of the 7 deadly sins, maybe somebody already tried this back in the day. I don't know. Maybe somebody in like January 2nd, 2016 tried this shit. You feel me? After watching what the fuck? After watching 7 deadly sins for the first time. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, I think I can do this. And then they try it, and then they get in trouble, and then they'll learn their lessons and be like, yeah, never doing that again. But like, you feel me? Some shit like that. I don't know. Like, damn, nah. Like, you see what I mean with this show has a lot of weird characters. Like, you will not choose anybody as your favorite. You feel me? And if you choose anybody as your favorite, hey, it's up to you, gang. But like, you weird, kinda, but like, hey, it's all up to you though.
You're in Christ? You need help now. They then run into this giant girl named Deanne, who's actually the serpent sin of envy. And I can't even lie, I'm trying to climb the tree. Hey, let me know. New character unlocked though. I like that. They then get hit with these lightning chains as Gilthunder pulls up. Turns out, Meliodas actually knows him and used to be his teacher, but Gilthunder hates him for betraying the kingdom and killing his father. Meliodas was like, but I didn't even do that. Nah, I know you didn't, but I just like, I need a hat. I ain't gonna lie. I need my first hat, bro. Yo, he was really on a fake revenge quest. So Meliodas breaks out the lightning. Well, Gilthunder summons a lightning bolt on his head just to appear behind Gilthunder, and then Gilthunder appears behind them, but he does a backflip over his sword. They were out here spamming all these flash steps. Not a single attack has landed so far. It's like Israel Adesanya versus Ramiro. They're playing placement. Gilthunder then smacks Meliodas into the sky, and I can't even lie, he did it in the zestiest way. He did hit him with the ABA down slam of Doom and Despair though, leaving him outlined in chalk. He basically a dead man. Got up just to get smacked once again. He was like,
Damn.
before I go, where are the rest of the sins? Well, shit, man, bro. Like 5 of them missing. Like one of them, Bond. Oh, that boy in Boss Day prison. And King. Oh, we been put him on a shirt. So Meliodas then jumps up happy, saying he knows where to go to find the rest of them. I thought this was so cool when I was like 10. I can't even lie. Low key, this was some elite rage baiting out of him though. Deanne then grabs Gilthunder and throws him back home, I guess. So they then head out to free Bond from taking.
As Gilthunder, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be mad as fuck. Cause like, why the fuck did you just Team Rocket my ass? Like, you feel me? You see how Team Rocket always gets sent flying and shit in that show Pokemon? Like, nah. I'd be mad as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. And hey, that just gives me more reasons why I need to fucking spin the block on you, Meliodas. Like, damn. That's what I would have thought though if I was Gilthunder.
His domain expansion, aka prison. But they got stopped by a doctor for Meliodas' wound though. Meanwhile, Deanne and Elizabeth are arguing over who's Meliodas' main chick. Ain't no way his methods work. Take notes, guys, take notes. I'm just kidding, you will end up in Impel Down, do not do that. But a bunch of bugs come flying into the city, being controlled by Shino's retarded cousin. Just like Shino, she is trash. I'm not gonna talk about her for too much. What's more important is a top 10 character breaking out of jail. He was out here looking like Pain with all these metal rods in his body when this reverse femboy pulls up, talking about some, you guys, go tell everyone Jericho packed up the Fox in. Talking crazy before the match even started. She then goes and runs him down just to give bro a blowout taper with a textured fringe, and he also regenerated. He just used her to ascend from low tier normie to Chad/Stacy. Now he's almost as handsome and beautiful as Eustace the Shine Master, aka King of the Birdhouse, which you should join by subscribing now. I upload so often, bruh. So often. A Holy Knight then pulls up and tries to rob Meliodas of his sword, but even while sleeping, he was not letting go. Just like me and Liz. Yeah. I miss her so much. Meliodas just turned around and looked at
Nah, this dude, gang, like, nah.
him, and this was enough to make him jump out the window and run away. I don't think it's ever that serious. He didn't even say anything. Actually, 0 stats. Why even introduce his character? They then start going to Boss Day prison when Deanne gets put in a Genjutsu and starts boxing up Meliodas. Then Meliodas got hit with a Genjutsu and started boxing up Deanne. The caster of the spell was actually a dude with a bell. Now that was bars right there. Not gonna lie though, he was wild. How you gonna knee drop a lizard?
They had yeet in this bitch. Oh, bad joke. Alright, bet.
Then busted her upside the head with his staff. Luckily, she snatched his bell with her tooth though. 200 IQ play, I can't lie. He tried to pull up, but Meliodas caught his arm, then made bro do a quintuple backflip. Syrup Village level villains, bro. I cannot respect these dudes. So they then head to prison looking for Bond, and they found him pretty easily. He was just chilling, walking around. They started playing patty cake, they started punching each other through walls, then started arm wrestling, and this match was enough for them to break a quote-unquote unbreakable barrier. I told y'all, this dude is a bum. Didn't put up any points. How do you fail to make an unbreakable barrier unbreakable? Anyways, Bond joins them, and he also robs some dude for his outfit, by the way. But I want to know, who had this much drip, and like, what even year is this, bro? 1997? I didn't think they even wore clothes back then. We then get to see Bond's backstory and how he became immortal. He climbed the Fairy King's forest tree, finding this chug jug that grants immortality, but it's guarded by his words, not mine, a little girl. You'll see why this is weird later on. Anyways, he learns drinking.
He gonna be on some weird shit, like, yeah, I just had to spoil it if you've never seen 7 Deadly Sins, gang. He'll be on some weird shit, like, just watch.
Will destroy the forest, so he says he won't do it. He ends up drinking it, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. Moron. I'm gonna come back to this later though, just keep that in mind. Because right now, he's getting stabbed by a top 3 character. He was whooping Bond and saying he'll pay for killing the holy woman of the Fairy King's forest. Bond has no idea who this is, but everyone else does. This is the Grizzly Sin of Sloth, King. Yeah, I can't lie, they did him dirty on his wanted poster. They were trying to chat him, but he egoed all of them. Niggas lose some weight and start acting brand new. Low key, bro, if you owe me some money and you was gaining weight, you fat, bro, this is mad disrespectful, bro, because why is you even eating if you owe me money, bro? What is wrong with you? Bond was having a moment thinking about the Holy Woman when everyone pulls up and they're dragged into a spirit realm. Shortly after arriving, Bond sees the Holy Woman and starts running after her, with King chasing him. King then snatches up Bond and tells him the girl that he killed was actually his sister. He then uses his other ability to turn Bond into stone, but he's got the story all wrong. Bond isn't a murderer, he's just a pedophile. Yeah, that's so much better.
Yeah. It's that bad. And like, yeah. As a kid, I had no idea what the fuck was even going on, but like, you feel me? The more I grew, is the more I just started thinking about like the 7 deadly sins and Bond in general, and was like, oh my god, I was watching a fucking pedophile. Like, damn, nah, that's crazy. That is crazy. And also, nobody in the show should even be glazed as much as they are being glazed nowadays, you feel me?
He fell in love with the person that he thought was a kid. Kinda strange. I mean, she's 1,000 years old, but it's still kinda strange. Basically, they were attacked by a demon, forcing Bond to drink the water to save the forest. Anyways, this Holy Knight chased him down here and is now fighting with Meliodas and Diane. The Holy Woman and King's sister Elaine then goes to kiss Bond and free him from the stone. Rage baiting King, not revealing herself to him because she's mad. How are you gonna be mad that he tried to get back for you, bro? Are you crazy? Anyways, Bond tries to help Meliodas and Diane, but they were getting whooped by one girl with no eyes. The power scaling in the show is crazy in season 1, I can't lie, if you know then you know. But that changed once King got involved. He was just waving his fingers around and he had her fighting for her life out here. She then got hit with Meliodas' special move, full counter, and got blasted back to reality, along with everyone else. At the end of this episode, we see Jericho and Twigo doing dark magic to get stronger, drinking this fake Haitian lean, which will either make you stronger or kill you. But since Bond beat her ass and robbed her,
or even make you more geeked, cause you get it, like vacation lean. Yeah, I don't know.
she decided that's enough to risk her life. But she had Twigo go first to make sure it's safe, and this dude turned into a bomb and blew up, while Jericho lived and got some more motion. Anyways, the Sins go to get Diane's old weapon back through this fighting tournament. We had two dudes out here having a yam off, Battle of the Yams. Cain Velasquez was here, probably looking for this kid toucher, trying to diddle Meliodas. It eventually came down to the last 8 people though. First matchup was Diane, who shrunk herself with a mushroom, versus Tarzan. And I ain't gonna lie, she sent this man back to the jungle real quick. Through his indestructible bubble, by the way. Lot of niggas around here capping about they magic. Stop saying you're indestructible, because when we test your chain, y'all are never ready. Cain then got knocked out by a holy knight. Then King had to box this drunk Asian dude. And I ain't gonna lie, King got no hands without his spear. I'm not even gonna show my goat losing. My main priority is maintaining the King agenda. Next up was Bond versus Meliodas, and Meliodas flash-stepped him, punching bro into a flashback. Bond then came back to the present and grabs him with this crazy combo, tongue out and all. Like, close your damn mouth before I run inside it, boy. Oh,
and everybody in the crowd started being on some, yay, kick his ass, kick his ass, kick his ass, on some crazy shit, and it's like, okay, bro, okay. Now, I'm not gonna lie though, this was entertaining as fuck back then.
I'm doing too much. It then turned into a Dragon Ball Z fight, but Meliodas was low-key working him until Bond used his ability called Snatch, which steals power. Typical thug behavior. With Meliodas weakened, Bond low-key started packing this man up and then hit this pose. Like, bro, it cannot be feeling that good. Anyways,
that looks like a JoJo's Bizarre ass pose. I'm not gonna lie.
Bond trying to finish off Meliodas, but the second he landed a punch, Meliodas broke his wrist, then punched 7 holes in him. They were really out here boxing like Sasuke and Naruto. When I used to train with my uncle, UFC legend Chael Sonnen, he taught me this exact move word for word, bar for bar. So I'm happy that they put the Shine Master's move into the anime. The next fight was Diane versus Holy Knight House. Nobody cares, bruh. Put me right to sleep. I'm not covering this. Go ahead and throw Meliodas back in versus old dude. The old dude says he hates Meliodas for destroying his old kingdom and killing his girlfriend. Like, yo, he did what? Maybe this dude really needs to go. Like, what? But anyways, he says he didn't do any of that. The old dude was like, how do I know you're not lying? On Crip, nigga. He then trusted Meliodas and forgave bro, with the final fight being Diane versus Meliodas. And I can't even lie, she was whooping him, but out of nowhere, they just stopped. And so does everyone else that actually has some motion, because they realize some demons are pulling up. Jericho instantly hops out, putting Bond down, and does this freaky shit, rubbing his blood on her lips. I know there's probably one freak watching this right now like,
Turning another motherfucker's blood into lipstick is diabolical. And yeah, like you'll never know. Maybe somebody who was watching this was fucking turned on by this shit. Cause I mean, all niggas be on, like, be into that, like, oh, a woman beating my ass type of kink. You feel me? And I don't know, gang. Like, we gotta watch out for y'all though. Like,
oh, that was so peak. No, bro, you need help. Gila then puts Meliodas into a highlight reel. They were walking them down. Then they try to sneak King and add him to the list, but he is not one of these niggas. I told you, he's different. Hey, Jericho tried her best. She really did. But sometimes your best is not enough. What do you mean effortlessly 1v2 him? Elizabeth's sister then pulls up, trying to take
turn their sphere into 1,000 kunais. Crazy.
her back home. I thought the royals were in prison, but I guess not. Anyways, Meliodas tried to stop her, saying he has to protect her. But her sister said, boy bye, and pulled out a necklace, sealing him inside of it. She was holding this dude around like Yugi with the Millennium Puzzle, out here flexing her chain and whatnot. Meanwhile, King was genuinely about to send Gila and Jericho to heaven with this move. If you know, then you know, but this move is crazy to pull out on these people. But that's when Helbram pulls up, a bottom one character in the show. There's nobody worse than him. Gila then escapes, pulling up on Elizabeth's sister, saying she'll be taking Elizabeth. But her sister said, no way, she's going with me. So Gila genuinely blows her shit up with no hesitation, had her laid out on 1 HP. So Elizabeth did her classic voice cue. Sir Meliodas! It's like saying, but Eustace in this situation. What the hell?
Calling for the hero trope or like whatever the fuck, calling for the main character trope is corny as fuck, like cringe as fuck.
What do you want me to do, bro? I ain't no doctor. But this was actually enough to summon Meliodas from the chain, and he was looking crazy. At the time, I thought this was a top 1 transformation, hopping out and cutting.
Yeah, as a kid, I was a victim to that too. Like, oh damn, that's tough as fuck. Up until you watch more anime and more anime and more anime, and you see that, oh shit. Whatever.
Gila's hand. So Jericho was like, bullshit magic spell, go, and instantly healed her. Anyways, Meliodas lost his mind and was killing anyone. He then pulled up on Helbram, started cooking, bro, hit him with the down slam too. Yes, Helbram slander, I love it.
Like, I don't get what I thought about this scene being tough as a kid. Like, having a motherfucker just be soullessly standing there and being on some... It's not tough, gang, I'm not gonna lie. Cause like, are you okay? Like, do you need to shit or something? I don't know, bro. Like, is the reason why you're beating us up so that you can have some privacy to take a shit? Like, what the fuck is up with your face, gang? You feel me? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's crazy, though.
Instead, we seen he gets his powers by others sharing their powers with him. That's low-key sad, I ain't gonna lie, he needs some help. But they buffed him to the point he was able to knock out Meliodas and steal his sword. This really wasn't good because that sword was the key to the seal holding the demons back. But like Loki, why didn't you just destroy it? Anyways, they try to have a training arc after losing to those bum holy knights. Like Gila, Jericho, and Helbram, like that's a disgusting L to take, I can't lie. Too bad the training wasn't too much. It was 10 sets of I guess, and 20 sets of this counts, right? Wasn't no effort involved in this training. They did have 2 episodes though, where they find the femboy sin of lust, Gother. He's trash, the episode was trash, It was just trash. I'm not even gonna get in.
Him. I'm not gonna lie, at first I was like, who the fuck is this shorty? Up until you realize like, oh shit, this is a man.
To it, there was his group of knights that did nothing. I think one's name was like Sweater and some nigga named Dale. Do y'all really want to hear about a dude named Dale? You know what's crazy? I could have covered it by now, but I'd rather just hate on it. We then see Hendrickson and Helbram. Hendrickson wants to free the Demon Clan to start a holy war. And he also says he'll pack up the Demon Clan if they talk back to him. If you've seen the other seasons, you know this man is overly tripping. Anyways, this mage randomly...
And here's what I don't get about villains, right? Like, y'all are trying to be on some, oh, let's release a curse or like a seal that'll fucking wreak havoc in the world, you feel me? Like, destroy everything in the world. Up until it's like, okay, let's say you do succeed with that, and then like your wishes do come true. where the fuck will you go? Do you think you will survive? Cause like, I swear to God, bro, you will miss the life that you had 5 minutes ago before you even like released this seal. Cause like y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Use your brain, gang.
Pulls up and grabs Elizabeth, then vanishes. I guess she's just Goku. So Meliodas grabs his sword and started running to the capital. He was way too excited for this fade. But then they stack together and have Diane throw them across the map. This is a goofy ass rotate. Who is the IGL here? So they then head to the gate and start fighting against all the Knights of Leonis. This guy was like, y'all don't look too tough to me, while looking like the Tin Can Man. And he also got turned into a Beyblade. Meanwhile, they were also getting raided by King Arthur, the king of Camelot, and he's low-key a top 10 character. Arthur said he wants to see the king. Hendrickson said no. Arthur said he wants to come inside. Hendrickson said no. So he decides he's gonna need that fade immediately. Meanwhile, Meliodas and the bro sneak inside, looking like a Scooby-Doo episode. King then pulls out his convenient magic dog with limitless throat. Whatever he eats, he can teleport. So Diane went first and got halfway stuck inside Leonis. We know why this happened, bro. The author is a shameless freak.
Yeah. Fair, like, what the fuck? Fan service. Like, the worst of the worst. I don't even understand why the fuck fan service even exists in the first place. Cause, like, why do you need to make the viewer horny? What the fuck?
She then ran into about 20 different knights while stuck inside. They was blasting her with lightning. They dropped a whole tornado on her head. Then Dreyfus shot her down with his ability called Brick. She might have just got hoed. I can't even lie to y'all. L spawn point. She tried to get back up, but got blasted into some random houses. What a nice group of knights. I'm sure they really care about the people. Dreyfus then got on the mic saying the Sins are here and they're causing chaos.
Wait, what the fuck? That Skittle in his hand is a mic? Nah, that's crazy.
So everyone started throwing rocks and stones at Diane, or rocks and stones. Yeah, I'm a retard. Helbram was walking through the city, destroying things, and saying Diane will be blamed for it as a traitor, so he doesn't care who dies. So then his team finally realizes, wow, maybe these people aren't so nice. Gila's little brother was outside, and Helbram tried to drop a house on him. About to turn dude into a pancake, but Diane jumped in the way, saving him. So Gila and Hauser finally decided to do the right thing and switch teams. Low-key, don't come around now, bro. Y'all was just some weirdos acting different. Anyways, Gotha then pulls up, trying to get some assist points, jumping out like he's really him, saying he looks forward to winning this fight, and instantly got his whole body destroyed. Yo, I told y'all, get this femboy off the field. Wait, ain't no way. He throwing punches like this? Damn.
He got hands though. He got hands though. He got hands though. You feel me? Now he throwing hands and some shit. Like, bro. Do not doubt a do not doubt a fanboy. Like, what the fuck, man?
This going straight in his highlight reel. I hate when bums get W's, bro. This literally put Dreyfus into a flashback when he was young and happy before he killed his own brother, you know what I'm saying? Then he broke out from the spell, stabbing Gother and dropped him. I told y'all he is not like that. Anyways, Dreyfus had to retreat, leaving everything to Helbram, and I can't lie, I am sick of this dude. Thank God King pulled up Aura Farmer. He had the bear grab him, then slammed him through a building, and then uppercut him, and then was just waiting behind him again. We see the fit, bro. We know you're the realest out here. You don't gotta
Tryna hit a Piccolo move, gang. Nah, King. Sit your ass down, bro.
do nothing more, big bro. Helbram then went into his truest form as a fairy. We gotta see his flashback, and basically, he's a dead nigga from the past, hating cause King got more motion. King had no choice but to kill Helbram for trying to stop his motion and hating on a real top floor boss. I have never been happier in my life than watching him die. I was literally jumping for joy and tap dancing. Meanwhile, Arthur is still boxing up Hendrickson. He did get slapped down to the ground and get his jaw kicked in and almost got hit with some black flames, but don't worry. Meliodas is here with that full counter. But then Guild Thunder pulled up too, and now we got a 2v2 going, but I can't lie, it did not go the way I thought. Guild Thunder sends a bunch of dragons after Meliodas, then sneaks him from behind, and Loki put him inside the spin cycle. But then, he caught the tip of Guild Thunder's sword, and he was looking pretty clean, I can't lie. Meanwhile, Arthur got knocked out of this fight, so Meliodas was getting jumped by Guild Thunder and Hendrickson. They hit bro with a triple combo, it was looking nasty. They were gonna go for it again, but he randomly turned around and killed some little, I don't even know what the hell that is, but some little demon. I guess it was some creature holding Guild Thunder under a spell. So now that he's free, he pulled up and snuck Hendrickson. They then gave bro probably the best animation in the entire show. Enjoy it while you can, because he will never move like this ever again. Especially not in season 4. But we ain't gonna speak on that. The mage then pops up again, trying to kill
Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers.
everyone for betraying Hendrickson. But she's stopped by Arthur's mysterious friend, who is actually Merlin, the boar son of Gluttony, who is also strong enough to stop this whole war.
And we're about to see Escanor type shit.
I'm not sure why she didn't. Meanwhile, this whole time, Bond's been looking for a magical horn that lets you talk to a Goddess Clan member. They say they can bring back Elaine from the dead if he kills his best friend Meliodas. Meanwhile, bro's living his best life. He just saved the day. Everyone's in the castle living good. Oh, damn. Oh, I guess? The castle got destroyed and Jericho turned into some big demon? Also, Helbram comes back. Are we dead ass, bro? Then Hendrickson kidnaps Elizabeth and flies off. And then Bond pulls up trying to slime out Meliodas. Literally cut off his arm. Don't matter though,
You weird ass nigga. Trying to slime me out for a fucking 9-year-old girl. Pedophile ass niggas. Like, I guess y'all pedophiles have some priorities, cause like, what the fuck, gang? Nah, that's crazy. Trying to slap me out for a 9-year-old? Nah.
got regen. But dang, things are moving fast there, bro. I thought the show was about to be over. But I guess Bond actually wanted to kill Meliodas for some people he met 10 minutes ago. They had a whole out brawl that ended with Meliodas saying they can handle it another time, but right now they need to save the world. Good point, but also how could Bond be so stupid? Y'all just met and they made you switch up? So they then pull up on Hendrickson, and I can't lie, Buddy was getting whipped by the whole gang. King set this man down to hell. I told you my goat is not gonna play with him ever. But when he got smacked down, he actually got sent down to a gray demon and injected himself with the Grey Demon's blood. Very convenient for him. I'm about sick of Hendrickson too. He is the worst main villain in the show by far. He then went onto the battlefield and fought.
I also hate those tropes whereby like, oh, I'm beating the main villain up, and oh, like for the main villain it's damn twin, I'm about to die. Guess it's time to power up with this old ass demon that's chilling over here. You feel me? Well, like guess I should drink its blood then. And then they fucking power up. Like, nah, I just want you to be over. Like, I've seen your ass, I don't know for how many episodes now, you feel me? I need to see the new villain and whatever, you feel me? Let that nigga slam you out, bro. Like, stop trying to power up and some shit. Like, chill the fuck out, gang.
Everyone, I mean, this shit was lame, bro. He made some black snow that one-shotted folks, and that was about it. I'ma just cut to the chase. Elizabeth.
This nigga over here spreading a disease and shit. Keep that to yourself, nigga. The fuck?
Is the apostle of the goddess race, so she then heals everyone around her. This puts Meliodas back into the fight at 100 HP, but he started tanking all these attacks, and I mean every attack nearby. So he could use his attack called Revenge Full Counter and delete Hendrickson. Thank God he's gone. I never want to hear about bro again, but unfortunately, if I cover the show again, I will have to. They then save the day, freeing the kingdom. Elizabeth was supposed to be at peace now, being a princess, but Meliodas spun back and snatched her up to go on the next adventure. Well, that right there was 7 Deadly Sins Season 1, by far worse than Season 2. So if you want me to cover that, you want to say, let's get some views, it does well, then I will definitely cover Season 2. I'd be happy to make some for you guys to watch.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, hey, great video, by the way, you feel me? Like, yeah. But, like, damn, you just gotta think about it, like, damn, this show has a lot of crazy tropes, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I should even call these tropes to begin with, cause like it's just some crazy shit. Like, what the fuck, gang? Nah. But hey, if you liked what you saw, then you know what to do, gang. I don't gotta say it. I guess the outro will say it for me. But like, yeah. Hope you have an amazing day though. You feel me? Like, yeah.